everyone, we're from Class, and in this video, we'll introduce and provide the tutorial on how to use ePrints.
One of the most widely used open access digital repository platform used by academic institutions worldwide to manage scientific works.
And before we start on the tutorial, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Cyanne and Althea Manik.
My name is Nurul Kamilia.
My name is Bima, Sakti, Nurdiansyach.
I'm Davina, Najwa, Febriant.
My name is Alliya and Hadi.
Stay tuned for the tutorial. So ePrint is a web-based repository software that is open source, meaning it is free and available to anyone. Developed by the School of Electronics and Computer Science, University of Southampton, UK, it was first released in the year of 2000.
Because of its open source nature, ePrints can be developed and customized to suit the needs of each institution. It's no surprise that many universities in Indonesia and around the world use it to manage their digital collections, from undergraduate theses, dissertations, journal articles, research reports, books, proceedings, and even lecture materials.
So, how do you upload or deposit items to the ePrints repository? In ePrints, the process of uploading or depositing items is called Manage Deposits, and the workflow consists of 5 steps. The first one is type of the document, and then upload, and then details, subjects, and then deposits. Let's follow each step one by one.
The first step, on our repository page, click the Login button, usually located in the top left corner of the page. Enter your username and password on the login page. Then, click the Login button.
After successfully logging in, we will be immediately directed to the homepage or main administrator dashboard. At the top of the screen, there is a navigation bar containing important menus that are very useful for an admin or librarian. Now, let's discuss their function one by one.
Manage Deposits. This is the main menu used by authors or administrators to upload, edit, and manage submitted scientific documents before they are officially published. Manage Records. This menu allows for more in-depth management of all data records or databases within the system. Save Searches. This feature is useful for saving frequently used search terms so you don't have to re-enter them later. Manage List and My List. Used to create and group lists of specific documents or collections based on your preferences, similar to a playlist. Review. This is a dedicated page for library administrators or curators to review, approve, or reject documents deposited by students before they go public. Admin. The control center menu for configuring the ePrint system, managing user accounts, and managing repository security.
In the middle section, we can also see our profile, complete with the Manage Profile feature to change personal data and Manage Profile picture to change our avatar photo.
Now, let's practice the main flow of ePrints, namely the deposit item process or uploading a new scientific paper. We will click the Manage Deposits menu, and this is the main page for managing all the items you have ever uploaded.
To start uploading a new item, click the New Item button. The first step is to select the item type. There are many document types available, from articles and books to texts. Since we are uploading a student's final assignment, we'll select the thesis option, then click Next at the bottom.
The second step is to upload the file. We click Choose File and select the PDF file of the final project or scientific paper to be included. In the Visible to Settings section, we can set the access right to ensure the abstract is publicly readable, but the discussion chapters remain safe from plagiarism. We can set the main file to repository staff only. Once done, click the Update Metadata and then click Next.
The third step is filling in the metadata. This section is crucial for our documents to be easily indexed by search engines like Google Scholar. Some mandatory fields include title. We fill in the title column with the full title of our scientific work, fill in the abstract column, and enter the author's name in the creator's column by typing the last name first and then the first name. If there is more than one author, Click Add More to add a new row, then year of publication or date. Fill in the appropriate year or date.
Fill in the name of the institution and which department the paper belongs to. Once all publication details are filled in, click the Next to proceed to selecting the subjects or classification of our document. ePrints use a classification scheme. Typically, the Library of Congress subject headings of a specific scheme established by a specific institution.
On this page, we select the subject category that best matches our document's topic. We can select more than one subject if the document covers multiple topics. Selecting the right subject is crucial because it affects how our document is grouped and found in subject-based search results. Then, click the Add button, and then Next.
Once everything is confirmed to be correct and up to standard, click the Deposit Item Now button. The system will immediately process and publish the document into the institutional repository, indicated by the appearance of a permanent URL that is now accessible.
Now that we have completed the deposit process, let's discuss the benefits of ePrints in supporting digital library management. One of the most important benefits of ePrints is its ability to improve information organization. ePrints help libraries manage large collections of digital resources through structured metadata and subject classification. This reduces information disorder and ensures consistency across collections. With organized metadata, librarians can manage collections more efficiently, while users can retrieve information faster through structured searching. The system also supports advanced searching and browsing features, allowing users to locate relevant materials by author, subject, publication year, or document type. Another significant benefit is enhanced accessibility. ePrints allows users to access digital resources anytime and anywhere through internet-connected devices. This capability supports distance learning, independent study, and research activities without requiring users to visit the physical library. As digital information becomes increasingly important, accessibility plays a crucial role in ensuring that knowledge can be reached by a wider community. By providing open and convenient access to information, ePrints helps increase the visibility and usage of an institution's scholarly outputs.
Long-term digital preservation and support for open science. In addition to organization and accessibility, ePrints also contributes to long-term digital preservation. Digital preservation is one of the key responsibilities of modern libraries. ePrints support this function through structured storage and repository management. As a result, institutions can protect valuable scholarly works from loss while maintaining institutional knowledge for future generations. ePrints also supports open science and open access initiatives by making research outputs more accessible to the public. Researchers, students, and members of society can benefit from easier access to scholarly information. Through this openness, knowledge sharing becomes more effective, research transparency increases, and opportunities for collaboration can continue to grow across institutions and countries.
Next is increased institutional feasibility plus cost efficiency and workflow automation. Another important advantage of ePrints is its contribution to institutional feasibility. Repositories built with ePrints can be indexed by Google Scholar and other academic search engines. This allows research outputs produced by an institution to reach a broader audience and gain greater recognition at both national and international level. As more research outputs become visible online, institutions can strengthen their academic presence and increase the dissemination of knowledge. This visibility also supports the wider impact of scholarly communication. In addition, ePrints offers cost efficiency and workflow automation. Since ePrints is open source software, institutions do not need to pay expensive licensing fees and have greater flexibility in system development. The open source nature of ePrints allows libraries to adapt this system according to their specific needs. This flexibility makes it practical solution for many academic institutions. ePrints also automates several repository processes, including submission, review, approval, and publication. This automated workflow helps librarians reduce administrative workloads while improving overall efficiency in managing digital collection. By reducing repetitive manual tasks, repository management can become more consistent, organized, and time efficient. This enables library staff to focus more on supporting users and developing digital service.
ePrints functioned not only as a digital storage platform, but also as a comprehensive system for organizing, preserving, and disseminating knowledge. Through features that support information organization, accessibility, preservation, open access, institutional visibility, and also workflow efficiency, ePrints has become an effective solution for managing digital library collections. However, like any information systems, ePrints has both strengths and limitations. Therefore, in the next section, we will critically evaluate ePrints by examining its advantages, challenges, and also its opportunities for future developments. To better understand the effectiveness of ePrints, it is important to evaluate both its strengths and also limitations. ePrints offers several strengths that make it one of the most widely used repository platforms worldwide. First, it is open source and free to use, allowing institutions to implement repository services without significant licensing costs. Second, ePrints provides strong repository and metadata management functionality. It also supports interoperability standards such as OAI PMH and Dublin Core, enabling data exchange with other systems. In addition, ePrints offers flexibility customization options and strongly supports open access scholarly communication. These advantages make ePrints highly suitable for universities and research institutions seeking a reliable repository solution.
Next is limitations. Despite its many advantages, ePrints also has several limitations that institutions should consider. One limitation is that its interface appears less modern compared to some newer repository platforms. While functional, the user experience may not be as attractive for certain users. The design focuses primarily on functionality rather than visual appearance. As a result, some users may find the interface less intuitive when using the system for the first time. Another challenge is that installation and customization often require technical expertise, which may not be readily available in all institutions. Implementing and maintaining the system may require support from IT staff who are familiar with server management and repository technologies. ePrints also provide limited built-in research analytics and research profiling features. Furthermore, the system requires continuous maintenance, security updates, and backups to ensure long-term reliability. These limitations suggest that successful implementation often depends on the availability of technical support and repository management expertise. Nevertheless, ePrints remains a reliable repository platform when managed properly.
Although ePrints face several challenges, there are also many opportunities for future development. One possible improvement is the creation of a more modern and mobile-friendly user interface to enhance user experience. Future versions could also integrate linked data and semantic web technologies to improve information discovery and interoperability. Stronger integration with ORCID and research information system would further support scholarly communication. In addition, advanced analytics and reporting features could provide institutions with better insights into repository usage and research impact. Cloud-based deployment and automated maintenance solutions may also increase scalability and reduce technical burdens for repository administrators. These developments could make ePrints more user-friendly, efficient, and effective in supporting digital library services. In conclusion, ePrints is a powerful open-source repository platform that supports the collection, organization, preservation, and dissemination of scholarly information. Our demonstrations show how ePrints manage digital documents through a structured deposit workflow and metadata management system. Although ePrints has several limitations, its flexibility, affordability, and support for open access continue to make it a valuable solution for academic institutions. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has helped you better understand the role of ePrints in digital library management.